Alrighty, good morning. So today we got our abs and accessory day, so it's going to be dragon flags. I can't tell if I'm in the shot, whatever. I'll give you a little tilt up here. Actually, no, we'll just go back here. Alright. So today we got dragon flags, standing chops into squat, standing chop into press, as well as I think stiff leg deadlift and the hip flexor march. So we'll see how much I can actually get done. I've been having some GI issues this morning. Feeling okay, it's just apparently my stomach isn't. What else? Been about 5 days since I've been back from vacation, and I've lost about a pound a day. So I'm in the 180s. I didn't weigh myself this morning, just because I was not at home and I had to do some running around first. But again, like the whole went on vacation, put on 6 pounds. I've gotten back to my regular habits, and I'm losing the weight steadily. So yeah, we'll just kind of see what we can do with this workout and go from there. All right. There it is. And there it is. Okay. So I'm gonna end up using the 52 here. Well, you know, the max Bowflex weight for the dragon flags, as well as the stiff leg deadlift. So those are the two we'll start with. And that's still in frame. I have to tilt her down just a wee bit more. Little down tilt. Very good. All right. So I'm gonna take it a little easier today because of the, you know, between the GI issues, having still gotten back from vacation, and just not being like as consistent as I want to be. So that was the front. We're gonna shoot for 8 reps to the sides, and then we'll move from there. We're going to see if these bands are a little old. So let's see if they tear on me or not when I do the march. So, let's see if I can. I'm in timeouts today. Alright. Well, I was gonna make a comment about being efficient during your workout. That, like, you know, you can set up one thing while you're resting from the first thing, but that took way too long. Alright. Sweating. Whew. It's also pretty muggy today, so I am already working up a sweat. Whew. Alright, so we got one more direction to go, and then we'll get to the stiff leg deadlift, the march, and after that, just the kettlebell. I might go a little heavy for the kettlebell, and I might only shoot to do like 3 reps with each motion. So, because of the weight. Like 3 reps per arm, something like that. But I think that'll end up being a long enough workout for today. I'm gonna ballpark less than 25 minutes. I'm not sure, I'm not confident about being less than 20, but I'm thinking at least less than 25. All right. So do it that way, okay. That's work. Okay. All right. Give the camera a little tilt up. Maybe a smidge more. Yeah, that will do. All right. Okay. So stiff leg deadlift, I'm gonna shoot for like 3 sets of 8. Same thing with the hip flexor march. I'm gonna shoot for like 8 on each leg, break, 8 on each leg, break, 8 on each leg. So, we'll see how it does. That was actually pretty doable. Biggest issue I'm having is just the fact that it's humid today. Let's see here. I'm a viewer of Athlean-X, and he just did a lengthy podcast with Dan Huberman, so that was a fun episode. Long, almost 3 hours. But, you know, the biggest thing he promotes is still like just consistency, right? consistent with your diet, being consistent with your workout plan, and that it's something you can stick to. If it's not realistic to cut all sugars and all fats from your diet, that's just not realistic. If you want to go out to eat, if you want to be social, those things are going to be there. So your diet needs to, how you choose to intake food on a regular basis has to include those kinds of things. So, let's do another set and we'll talk a little more. Okay. So let's say ballpark there's 21 meals in a week, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So 3 times 7. Let's say, I need you to be 90% good, making better choices with your food intake. That still gives you 3 meals a week where you can diverge, do something a little different. So again, stealing this from Jeff Cavalier, Athlete Next. He's not a fan of the cheat day, because there's your 3 meals, right? You could have a whole cheat day, because especially if you're trying to lose weight, a cheat day could negate everything that you've offset during the week. But if you decide to have, I'm not much of a dessert person, but if I decide to have dessert with 1 meal, right, there's my offset. If I decide to have a snack, that's not normally what I eat, right? That can be my offset. So, and there's some that might even say that you can do 80% clean, or smarter, and that leaves you with 5 meals that you can alter. Okay. Last set of 8. Six. So for myself, I eat about 5 meals a day, so that's 35 meals in a week. So if I want to be 90% clean, what is it? I'm just gonna say 4 meals, something like that. So each day, I could give myself a little different option almost. So it's available to me. It doesn't have to be, but I know it's there. And that might be where, when you realize you have flexibility within how you decide to eat, there's less restriction. When there's less restriction, there's less craving. All right, instead of getting the cookie, the whole box, the whole thing of cookies, and eating it one day, you're like, well, I know that I can have cookies 3 times this week. And so you kind of stir it out throughout the week. And you have less cravings. Okay. Well, I tied this too loose. Shit. personal opinion that I have set up my diet in such a way, or my meals, where I don't really have sweet cravings. I'm more of a salty craving person anyways, because I'm a heavy sweater, so maybe that's just my own bias. But I have grape juice that I end up having to dilute with water because the grape juice by itself is just too sweet. I have a banana that has a natural sweetness to it. And having those two sweet things a day, and then again I had my oatmeal with the raisins, so it's like I have a variety of fruit which is naturally sweet that I don't have the craving for additional sweetness. So that's also where it took me almost a year to stop drinking soda. Right. Of course, the reason I stopped drinking it was because I moved from Maryland, where we have a Coca-Cola processing plant, and we would have sales for like 5 12 packs for $10, to Buffalo, where it was like you can buy 2 12 packs for $10, but then you would pay 5 cents per can as a deposit. And I'm like, yeah, this ain't worth it. So it took about a year to get over that. Do I still drink soda on occasion? Absolutely. But when I drink it, I'll get like a 20-ounce bottle instead of a 2-liter. So it is more expensive, but it limits my quantity rather than getting like a 12-pack, a 2-liter, or even like a smaller bottles with smaller cans. And you know, do I go for like the non-diet stuff? Yeah, sometimes, absolutely. Do I also go for the diet stuff sometimes? Yeah. It kind of depends upon how I'm feeling. So I don't restrict myself from those things. I just know that I don't feel as good with them. Alright, so I got the 45 pounder here. So the first one we're going to do is just chop up, chop press, and then chop squat. So we're going to do 3 on each arm. Oh yeah, that's heavy. Oh shit. Nope. Okay. So the left pull definitely feels different than the right pull. All right. So admittedly, we got 2 more sets here. So we'll see if that 25-minute mark is still accurate. So let's see what else. My diet has a variety of textures. Admittedly, the oatmeal and the raisins kind of turn into a singular texture sometimes, but it eats well, digests well for me. The salad, you get the crunch of the lettuce, the chew of the meat. The lentils have their own texture, and then I have the yogurt with the pineapple and the fruit, and they'll have their own textures. Dinner, it's rice, potatoes, chicken, and some kind of vegetable, so each of those have their own unique texture. I have peanuts, so it's kind of like I have a variety. Potentially the only thing I'm missing would be something that's like a little crisp. And that's where if I baked my potatoes every meal, they would have that crunchy, crispy texture a little more. But that's not worth it for me, right? Time-wise, it's just not worth it for me. Okay, so now we got the chop press. Which is more of a clean and jerk, I'm realizing now, but we'll work with it. That felt good. Elbows clicked on that one, but okay. Warm. All right, here we go. All right, so we might actually get past 25 minutes. I'm surprised, closer to 30. A lot of talking today though, so whew. I am sweating it up right now. So so the entire basis of this channel was to help people kind of find things that help them be consistent, to live a healthier life, to feel better overall. Some people may not lose weight, some people may not gain weight, some people may not end up looking the way they want to look, which is unfortunate. But I want this to be like the first step for people. And sometimes it's the biggest step, sometimes it's the hardest step, and then from there it's easier. So I just want people to find something that is sustainable, that they enjoy doing, and that they want to do. So, okay, so we just got the chop into squat now, and then that'll be a wrap. Oh, that was a bad pull. Whew. Sweating up a storm here. So, quick outro before I do these last reps. If you did what I did, great. You did your own thing, great. You're just starting, looking for ideas, motivation, community to help support you and help each other. Let's build I'm butchering this. Anyways, let's build a community together where we can help each other and support each other so we can be a little bit better every day. All right, here we go. All right. today, folks. We'll see you next time. Keep working hard.